Hello and welcome back. If you are new, please take a second to like and subscribe down below. It truly means the world to me and I appreciate it so very much. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. You know how much I love you guys. It really does mean the world to me. So we went out for breakfast today. I went and picked up a coffee on the way home, so I am just relaxing. I was gonna do a what I eat in a day, but the day just flew by and now I'm out of time. So I have something else in mind. All right, so today we are doing a video based off of probably the #1 question I get asked the most. How do you get motivated? How do you stay motivated? And I know that in one of my last videos, I talked about how motivation is a tough one. There are definitely lots of days where I am definitely not motivated and I am like, what is the point of this? Why am I doing this? Can we just go back to bed? So today I have 10 tips that can help with motivation. All right, so I have a bunch of notes written down because I do not want to forget anything. But let's get into it. #1, on days where you're really like, I am not doing this, I have no desire to do this, take 5 minutes, sit down and write out a pros and cons list. Write down the pros for what you'll get from working out, like I'll move my body, it will make me feel good, it will give me some energy, and then write down the cons. If I had to do this right now, even though I don't feel like working out, but I plan to after this video, I can't honestly think of any cons. Like, what would they be? I won't be able to relax for an hour. I won't be able to sit around. Honestly, like, I really can't think of any cons to working out. Anyway, you get my point. Just sit down, write out your pros and cons list, and I'm pretty sure that your pros will far outweigh the cons and that you'll just want to get up and go do it. #2, watch or listen to someone inspiring and motivating. When I'm like feeling blah and I'm like, I really don't want to do this, I'll open up my YouTube and go to some of the people that I love following, like Natasha Ocean. I know I still don't know how to say her last name and I adore her. Or like Whitney Simmons, and I'll be like, okay, well they can do it, and I know that they have days where they're in a rut or they feel like they don't want to do it, and they've talked about those in the past, but I'm watching them and they're getting up and they're doing it, and I'm telling you, watching Natasha do some of those workouts, if you can't get motivation from that, I don't know. Like, seeing her, I'm just like, whoa, she really just did that with one arm? How? Or maybe listen to a podcast of somebody you find motivating. Even on Instagram, there's a couple of random accounts. I think some are even just like voiceovers. But some of the words are just so powerful and really motivating. If I can remember some of those accounts, I'll tag them below. But I feel like they just randomly pop up when I go to my search page sometimes. I don't know if I'm actually following any of them, but they're really good. And if I do find them, I will link them. My dogs are going absolutely nuts today. Every 2 minutes they're barking, they want to go out, I let them out, they want to come in. 10 minutes later they want to go back out. If you can hear them, I'm very sorry. #3, write down some goals and start small. Don't go crazy and be like, I want to be able to do 15 chin-ups by the end of the week. I still can't do one full chin-up, and I have been doing my fitness journey for a year now. It is still on my goals list. My goal this year is to get, I can't remember if I said 1 or 5, but like, just start small. Don't go crazy. I just got 1 full push-up like 2 weeks ago, and that was a struggle. It's so hard. There are certain things that I still cannot do, so just take your time. If you start with something big like that, you're just gonna get so discouraged and overwhelmed, and then you'll more than likely just want to give up altogether if you feel like you just can't do it. Start small. Be like, okay, this week I'm just gonna do 2 days where I work out for 30 minutes each day, or even 15 minutes, something small. I'm gonna go for a quick walk with the dogs for 2 days this week or 3 days this week. You get the point. When you start with smaller goals like that, it actually feels attainable. And once you start to do these things, you'll be like, this is actually really nice. This is actually making me feel really good. I'm going to start increasing it. Number 4, get some sort of accountability partner. I know I've mentioned Kyle many times in my other videos. He's my husband. We started working out together when we started this fitness journey, and it really, really helped. If you don't have somebody who you want to work out with or somebody who you can work out with, maybe just reach out to a friend and ask them to check on you on certain days to make sure that you're actually getting done the things that you said you're going to do. So like if you say, I'm going to work out at least once a week or twice a week on this day, have them call to check in and be like, hey, did you do your workout yet? That could definitely help and get you moving. Number 5, write it down in a calendar or set a timer. So if you have days where you know that you're gonna have fewer distractions and less things to do, that can help you be a little bit more motivated, and maybe those are the best days to plan to do your workouts. Or if you have days where you're like, I really don't wanna do this, I am dreading doing this, maybe say to yourself, all right, I'm gonna give myself 30 minutes, maybe even an hour to just go and do something else. Maybe lay on the couch and watch a show or read a book or get a bath. But set a timer and say to yourself, all right, once that timer goes off, I'm getting up and I am actually gonna go and do this. Number 6, this is a big one and I've actually talked about it many, many times, and that is track your progress. Tracking my progress and actually seeing how far I've come and how my body was changing, that really, really helped. Like I've said before, the first few days of working out, I was like, this is amazing. I'm starting a new life, new year, new me. And then after about 2 weeks, I was like, why am I doing this? I hate this. This is stupid. I do not want to do this. But then after I kept sticking through and actually seeing measurements and photos and videos, like videos where I was just downstairs working out, seeing the progress there, I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm actually like doing something and lifting some heavier weights, or I'm losing like an inch off my waist, like this is actually working. That really, really, really helps. And I do wish that I had have taken a lot more photos and videos in the very beginning, because I really don't have that many from the very beginning, and I wish I could go back and see those now. Number 7, this is another one that really helped me at the beginning, and that was setting things early in the morning and just getting it done. So when I first started, if I didn't work out first thing in the morning before I did anything else, I just wouldn't do it. I would come home exhausted at the end of the day and be like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'll do that tomorrow. So I'd say for the first like 6 months, my workouts were always in the mornings. I got up and that was the first thing that was on my mind. I was like, nope, going to do it. Do not bother me. I am taking 45 minutes to go do a workout, half an hour, whatever it was. Getting them done bright and early was key for me. Then that way it's done, it's over with. You don't have that looming over your head all day. Because when you first start and you're already maybe not feeling as motivated as you hoped, it's gonna be really annoying to be out doing things like being at work or picking up the kids or running errands, and then you're like, oh my gosh, when I get home, I have to work out. I don't wanna do that. Get your day off to a great start and start with working out. It also really does make your day feel so much better. Number 8, give yourself some rewards. So when you're writing down your goals, maybe write out like, if I do this for 2 days this week, I'm gonna treat myself with a new pair of workout leggings or a cute new water bottle, or I don't know, something that you enjoy and something that'll be a really good reward. You don't have to go crazy and break the bank with it. Just do something that'll make you feel good and something that you can look forward to, and then that can really help. Number 9, make it fun. It is so important to do something fun. That way you're not gonna wanna quit right away or give up. If you've watched my past videos or followed me on Instagram for a long time, you'll remember that my journey last year actually started with Just Dance. I've talked about it a million times. I am obsessed. We love Just Dance. I remember last year, like all over Christmas break, we seriously played it like every single day for like 2 to 3 hours. We loved it. And the whole family did it. It was just so much fun. We also have it on the Connect, so after you do your dance, it like records you. So you can watch it after. It's hilarious. But it is seriously so much fun. It really is. I just can't tell you how much. I keep saying that. It's just so much fun. It just makes it so much easier because you're actually moving your body a lot. You're getting your steps in. You're burning calories. You're sweating. Like we would do a dance and be like, I need to take a break. I need to go sit outside. I remember it was in winter and we were like sweating. We were like, okay, outside break and we would go sit outside for like 2 minutes. Then we're like, all right, let's go do another one. What song do we want to do? But it was so fun. Another one, like tennis. I love tennis. Love tennis. We got into tennis when the weather was really nice and warm. I miss it so much. We haven't done it in a while. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. And Kyle just had a hernia surgery, so it's probably going to be a few more weeks until we get to do it again. But we love tennis. It's just so fun. There are just so many things like that that you can do that are enjoyable. I mean, every now and then I love skipping. So when I have cardio, I'll go down and skip for a bit. Another really fun one is like I don't want to say boxing because it's not boxing, but I have one of those like, what are they called? I guess like punching bag, but it like comes back. You know, like the clown from like Home Alone. It's not the clown. I don't have the clown, but it's another one, and it's like a big red one, and it has like a water base, and it like comes back at you. That's a lot of fun. It's broken right now, unfortunately, so I have to get a new one. But like stuff like that, find something that you actually really enjoy. It's something that you'll want to do and look forward to doing. All right, so number 10, this is the last one. So when you're really feeling unmotivated and you are just like, I don't feel like doing it, tell yourself, all right, fine, I'll do it, but I'm only doing it for 10 minutes. Once you start to do it, the chances are you're going to be like, all right, I want to keep doing it. Add on another 5 minutes. See how you make it with that 5 minutes. If you can get through it, be like, all right, I'm gonna add on another 5 minutes. Sometimes I like to do that when I'm doing my workouts for like certain reps, when I'm finding things really hard and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this, this is too hard. I'm like, instead of, say I have 20, instead of counting from 1 to 20, I'll do like 1 to 10, and then I'll do like another 1 to 10. I'm like, oh, it's done. I know it sounds silly, maybe it's like psychological, but going from like 1 to 10 is definitely much better than going from 1 to 20. Or, you know, when people are just like, do one more, you can do it, do one more, you can do it, like that is very motivating. So just start small and say like, all right, I'll do it, but I'm only gonna do this many. And then once you do that many, seriously think to yourself, okay, can I actually do another 5 minutes? Yes, I can. All right, I guess that is it for motivation. I hope that you find some of those tips helpful. I know that motivation can be a really hard one. And like I said, most of us start off really strong for like the first 2 weeks. And then after a while, it's like, maybe this isn't what I want to do because I don't feel like it. You just need to be stronger than your thoughts. And I know that that's so much easier said than done. But when you sit and actually think about it, they're just thoughts. That's all it is. Your body isn't physically saying like, no, I cannot move and go work out today. It's your brain just trying to sabotage you and say, well, maybe you don't need to work out, or maybe, like, what's the point of this? Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope to see you next time. Love you all. Bye.